was always there
to make sure his girl was taken care of.
Oh, okay.
And not for romantic reasons, because he cared about her as a friend.
Sure.
He was a good guy.
He was a journalist, and he was going to get down to the bottom of some shit.
So you guys didn't want to go see American Sniper?
No.
At no interest whatsoever?
No. If it has to do with the...
Well, I'm sure it's a great story, you know.
If it has to do with people traumatized by the war, I don't want to see that.
See, I didn't know that's what it was about.
I don't need to see... I mean, I feel it already. I'm a very emotional person. And if they put me in that situation and I have to...
so you didn't like the commercial?
If I have to empathize with these characters, knowing that it's a true story, on top of that, I'll never make it through the movie. It'll crush me. And then I'll be thinking about it for the next week, depressed, and I can't do that.
Well,
anymore.
that I can say. I mean, I got done with the movie, and I called a friend. I was like, I need to get the fuck out of the house. I need to go like live in civilization, go do something real quick. So we ended up hitting some golf balls. But yeah, I mean, it was an intense fucking movie.
And then you see like you see people go through that, and you're like, oh man, I'm glad I didn't have to do that, but I'm glad there's people brave enough to.
Right.
And then you see like this stuff going on now where they're like ISIS is taking over the cities that we helped
liberate.
Yeah. And it's like it's all for nothing now.
Right.
Because it's been washed away. So all those people died and are traumatized and wounded, and all these families have been not destroyed, but very disrupted. And
right.
For what?
Yeah.
So then it gets that going in me, and then I get angry, and then it's like I can't do that to myself.
Do that. Not even Bradley Cooper could bring you to the movie theaters.
Basically, what we've explained to you tonight is that I can't watch a scary movie because I'm afraid of how I feel. I can't watch
a documentary,
a war movie, because I'm scared of how I'll feel.
Do you just spend all of your time running from your feelings?
I do nothing but watch comedies.
Yeah.
Stupid comedies.
That's it. Wow. Well, there's a new stand-up movie coming out, not by like Kevin Hart or anything. It's some bigger guy. I don't know. I don't even.
Oh, you mean like an official stand-up?
Yeah, like a stand-up that they're releasing in the theaters. I guess that's becoming more popular.
They've always done that. Like Eddie Murphy's Delirious was in the theaters, and
was it really?
Pretty sure. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I think Richard Pryor's was released in the theaters.
Did you guys see that they are remaking Point Break?
Yeah, I did hear about that.
I did not. I'm hearing this for the first time.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me more.
Tell me it's not Colin Farrell or something.
Oh, God.
He's in every remake now.
No, I recognize the two lead guys, the guy who plays Keanu and the guy that played Patrick Swayze, but I couldn't tell you their names. But it's basically just the same idea. They rob banks and they just do it.
Yeah.
And then when they're done robbing banks, they go do a bunch of crazy shit.
Right.
And in order to catch them, he had
has
to
to
become
one of them.
You're
Yeah.
right. It was like, hey, my name's Brody.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, no. Like, how are they gonna segue that? Like, did he go out into the surf and he survived that? Like, all the cops waited for his body to like rush, come up on shore, and it never did.
I don't know. Well, is it going to be a continuation, or is it just a reboot? Like, let's just do it over.
I don't think that it's a do it over. I think that it's like a continuation.
Oh, okay.
I would imagine. So maybe the guy's not even playing Keanu because it's set, in modern day. They're doing all the cool shit that you can do now that you couldn't do back then, like the squirrel thing, the bodysuits that you could jump off a cliff. And fly, but...
Yeah, that's the cool thing. You got the cast there?
Well, so I'm looking at the description of it, and it says a young FBI agent infiltrates an extraordinary team of extreme sports athletes. He suspects of masterminding a string of unprecedented, sophisticated corporate heists.
Sure.
So it says that Point Break is inspired by the classic 1991.
Classic.
Who's starring in it?
All right, so as Johnny
Who
Utah,
said that was classic?
You rank it right up there.
Oh, so it says Johnny Utah?
As Johnny Utah is Luke Bracey.
Johnny Utah.
I don't know who Luke is.
He was in The November Man with Pierce Brosnan. I think we just watched that.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah, the blonde guy.
Yeah.
Home and Away.
Okay.
Those are the only movies
Who's playing Brody?
He Here, it's not Brody, it's
Or
Bodie.
Bodie. That's
is
right.
it. Yeah, Bodie.
Are you sure it's not Body?
Well, Edgar Ramirez.
Nice.
It's Edgar Ramirez. I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right. Arellano. He's a Venezuelan actor.
I recognize him from something. I just don't know what it is.
He was known for The Bourne Ultimatum,
Okay, that would be it.
Vantage Point. That was you would probably like that movie, Bill.
Vantage Point, I watched it. No, that was terrible.
Well, I don't know. I'll have to see a preview.
And then who's Sam Sarah?
Is that the hot chick in the
that
movie?
Samantha Mathis, or I can't remember.
Who?
She's like top billed. Before the two guys, she's the first one.
I don't know who that is.
She's the one bringing you in. You know,
Actress and model.
You can't get
Teresa
much-
Palmer.
can't get much hotter than Tank Girl, right? In the first
she's
one.
the girl from Warm Bodies. We never saw that one.
Yeah, there's a comedy that you missed. Warm Bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
No. So yeah, Bodie and Johnny Utah are coming back to the silver screen.
All right. I'm looking forward to it.
Whoa.
Something else they're making that I was excited about. I can't remember what it was now. It was coming out like next summer. Looking forward to Batman versus Superman, whatever it's going to be called.
Yeah.
I'm finally getting excited about it.
Well, you should, because I think Ben Affleck, I think you owe it to him.
Well,
I think you owe it to him. He has done enough great work here in the very recent future.
if there's anything in this world that I owe, it's not to Ben Affleck. I don't owe him anything.
I like how you said the very recent future.
Or very, very well. And I'm projecting that his greatness will continue.
His greatness.
Name something. Now, I in my mind have one movie that he did that I loved, but name one thing that you would call great by Ben Affleck.
Okay, Good Will Hunting.
Okay,
He helped write the motherfucker.
That was not in the recent future.
Okay, all right. All right. Well, there was that one movie, The Town.
That was the movie I was thinking.
The Town.
I didn't get to see that one.
Oh,
I'll
that's
watch it again with you.
that's
Yeah.
a great film. Jeremy
It's fantastic.
Renner. Is it Renner or Reiner? Jeremy, his best friend.
Was he in that?
Yeah, he was his best friend.
Oh,
He had the tattoo of the 4-leaf clover on the back of his neck.
I just remember. Ben Affleck
spoiler
and
alert.
Blake Lively.
Blake Lively.
She was the girl.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was kind of hot, all strung out on crack.
She's
and
Ryan
shit.
Reynolds' wife.
Really?
Yeah.
In real
They're a
life?
beautiful couple. Mm-hmm.
God.
Their baby, and they named him her James. They had a baby girl, and they named her James.
For
Lady James.
did somebody die that named James?
Well, because her name's Blake, I assume that they just wanted to keep the
James Blake?
James Lively, unless
What?
he took
James
the baby
Reynolds.
took Ryan's last name, James Reynolds. I
Ryan
don't
Reynolds, man. He was married to Scarlett. Now he's married to Blake.
Were they married?
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
so. Yeah,
Pretty
Tell you
sure.
what, he's one hot piece of ass.
he is.
Okay.
He is one good-looking guy, and a guy that I've come around on as well. Okay. Yeah. Bad.
Figuratively.
You've
Figure.
done what now?
Reached around. I just.
I've come on around.
But shit. Okay. So there's The Town. I still can't watch Armageddon without crying. So I gotta.
I still can't watch Armageddon.
Not for him, though.
again.
No, it's him.
With the little... don't get me started.
No, not with the fucking.
The animal cracker.
And the gazelle
Oh,
goes
God.
down below. No,
Their
no.
chemistry is like...
Yeah.
Barf.
That's true. But no, his chemistry with Bruce Willis in that film is fantastic. That scene where he rips off the patch and pushes him in there, tells him it's your job to take. Yeah,
Harry.
I'll lose it every time. Can't do it. But so you're excited about the Batman? With,
You know what I didn't see? That just yelling Harry just reminded me of Dumb and Dumber 2.
Yeah,
I
Oh,
really
we
wanted
gotta
to see that.
one.
I think it's out on demand.
Oh, it's definitely out.
Right.
I just missed it.
You would have gone theater style on that one.
I would have if someone would have gone with me.
Now, do you guys like rank what you go see in the movie theater? Because I always have like the philosophy, like a movie like Dumb and Dumber 2, I wouldn't want to see into a movie theater because I don't want to hear other people's annoying laughs while I'm enjoying the film. And more importantly, like you don't have to pay those exorbitant prices for the experience to be the same.
Right.
you go to a movie theater to watch like a huge digital, effects kind of thing.
Sure.
Do you guys ever find yourself not going to the movie theater? A movie you really want to see, but you're just going to wait until it comes out?
Yeah, but we go to the movies now like once a year.
Oh, I gotcha.
So it's typically like, there's nothing I need to see. And then that big blockbuster comes out and I go see it. So basically it ends up being that.
Right.
I don't know.
Normally, it's just like if we're in the mood, every once in a while we'll feel like going to a movie theater and sitting there eating popcorn.
Sure. The experience.
The experience.
So that's when we'll go see some shit movie.
So we'll look and see what's out, and then we'll just decide, okay, let's go see this one. And then, there are a lot of times where it's not worth our time.
Remember when you were younger and you didn't have as much money as you have now that you're older, but you go to the movies every weekend on a date or something?
That was the thing, yeah.
And
How stupid.
You just would see every movie that came out, basically.
Right.
Well, it also helped that your girlfriend and your best friend worked at a movie theater.
That is true.
And you got in for free.
Yeah, but I'm talking afterwards,
And I think we were the first people to invent going to the gas station, filling up a cup of ice, paying 25 cents for it, and then just filling it with beer. Getting the big tub jugs.
Get the 46 ounces or whatever it was. I mean, it was like so big. Yeah, it was like the popcorn bucket.
Right, right.
And you're dumping 4 beers into it.
It was great.
I just drank vodka.
Yeah.
Vodka
Straight?
and some orange high C.
Yeah. She go to the
concession
counter.
stand. Very nice.
Yeah, I did that once with whiskey. I just did straight whiskey in there and drinking through a straw through a movie. And it was like I was wasted.
Ooh.
It was fun. I wouldn't say it was a terrible idea. I just
right.
That was Magnolia, wasn't it?
I don't know. That was beer on that movie.
Magnolia.
That was such a weird movie too.
I don't know. Magnolia. Is that about the fucking plane?
No, it was with Tom Cruise though.
They got like all these interlacing stories of people that somehow know each other throughout the movie.
But you don't know that until the end when all their storylines come together.
Okay.
It was a really sad kind of movie though.
That was a great movie.
Magnolia.
I loved it.
Okay. I will make a note not to watch it. Well, you and I we never agree on movies.
I think you would like Tom Cruise's character in this movie. I mean, this is an old movie.
You would like Tom Cruise's character in this movie.
I like most of what Tom Cruise does, especially the older stuff. Like recently, I don't think
this
I've
is
seen
where he
anything.
was starting to get into his new
This is the first weird
tier.
character he played. Because up until then, I remember it's the first scene of this movie where he shows up in.
Yeah, he's always the pretty boy usually, you know,
Sure.
the handsome stud that everyone loves.
Right.
And I don't want to spoil it for you, but the first scene, we were all like, oh my God, that's not Tom Cruise. That can't be him. Did he just say what I think he said?
Really?
He plays a cocksure.
Don't spoil it.
He plays a cocksure.
A cocksure? What's a cocksure?
Cocksure.
What's a
very
cocksure?
sure of his
Oh, okay.
Confident.
Yeah, he finds power from his cock.
I see. So was this before or after Vanilla Sky?
Before.
But
Maybe
it
during.
was the same kind of
Same
weirdness
era.
as Vanilla Sky.
Now, Vanilla Sky I fucking loved.
That was good. I like that.
Wow. Really? We agree on a movie.
I actually hated the ending, though. Because
Tech support!
they explained the whole thing at the very end, and I thought that was weak. I thought they could have left it where you get to decide what happened.
Maybe I should rewatch
Right.
it then because I remember not understanding. I
No,
needed that
yeah.
explanation. I was so confused.
Yeah, tech support showed up in the elevator and pretty much laid the whole thing out.
Yeah, they explained the whole thing, and I was like,
Yeah.
I was kind of coming to a conclusion of that, but it would have been a better if on the drive home you're all like, so what happened there? I
Right.
know, right? Well, I think this, and then that's what makes it fun.
Right.
I think that makes it a better movie because then you watch it again and you find other things.
I thought Kurt Russell was brilliant as the psychiatrist.
I didn't even remember he was in it.
I might have to rewatch that.
You really should.
Did he wear the eye patch in that one, or am I thinking of Escape from New York?
Oh God, you remember how
That
much
was
we
Escape from L.A.
Escape from L.A. Yeah,
No, Escape from L.A. was the sequel to Escape from New York.
Right, but Kurt Russell was in Escape from New York, was he?
Yes, he was.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Oh, I never saw that one.
Because we only saw the one from L.A.
Yeah.
Remember how excited we were for that?
Yeah.
Have you seen?
When he's surfing.
Oh my God, dude! I was just about to ask. Have you seen that scene lately?
No, but it's
Oh
gotta be
my
It's got to be like you standing in front of a drive-in movie.
It is so epically bad. It was just
You can almost see the projection on his